guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm doing another before it's out video. Now, for those people that don't know what this video series is, basically I'm taking a look at a Transformers toy before it actually gets released. I'm just taking a look at the stock images and basing my opinions on the information that we know so far. Anyways, for today's video, we are taking a look at the Chaos on VELOCITRON. I believe that's what the box set is called. Which means that we're going to be taking a look at a lot of figures. Yay for that. Anyways, so take everything with a grain of salt. The set has not yet released as of now, so let's go ahead and dive into it, starting off with the Titan Master Rodimus Prime. And basically it's just the head of Hot Rod / Rodimus, but you are able to plug it into different figures, like the Hot Rod we've already had. Anyways, apparently this figure includes die-cast, which is something interesting. It does look different compared to the previous Hot Rod. I'm hoping that the red is pretty close to that figure, so I can just swap the heads at least, but for what it's worth, it actually looks pretty cool. Looks like a young Alpha Triumph just based on its color scheme. As far as the robot mode is concerned, I like the orange added to it, and it does have a visor, so it is definitely different, and I do like it, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, moving on from that, we have the Legends class Fastlane. And this guy, I constantly forget his name. It's pretty cool. The car mode is okay, but, I mean, it's just okay. I mean, you can see his arms on the top there, the legs right there. Now, this one was part of a clone team thing. There was Pounce and Wingspan for the Decepticons, and then there was Fastlane and someone else. So they're probably trying to get the Jet version of this out there. But they had to make the car mode look like this and able to do that. But yeah, just not sure how I feel about the car. I mean, it's got a spoiler on the back, so that's something, but it just looks a little too basic for me. The robot mode is pretty cool, except for the spoiler on the back of his head. So now it's a problem. But I think overall the robot mode looks pretty good. I like the wheels hanging off the back. I like the color scheme, the white and the red. I think it looks good. And I'm pretty excited for this figure. Probably the best figure out of this pack, though, has to be Nautica. I am super excited to finally get Nautica in my collection if I do get this pack. Now, the toy itself is just a purple repaint of the Blur figure. It's not even Brainstorm, it's just the Blur. Which I'm actually fine with. I think the Jet mode works, but I just see too much of Blur. I would like to see a little bit more going on with the remolding, but I think for what it's worth, this isn't bad. It's got some white paint applications and some yellow. I'm just really excited to at least have a Nautica. And for the robot mode, I think it looks pretty good. I like the yellow, I like the purple. The screen chest is pretty cool. Her head is very nice. I do like the head. And I just think that the paint really works for this. And I love the Blur / Brainstorm figure, so this is pretty cool. And I cannot wait for this figure to get released. Moving on from that, we have a G2 Laser Generation 2 Optimus Prime. And this is something interesting. I wasn't really expecting it. I was expecting like Scourge or Nemesis Prime to come out before this, but apparently we're getting a G2 Optimus Prime. And he doesn't look bad. I like the red on the front fading into the black. That's pretty cool. The back trailer itself, the thing, we'll just call it the thing. I like the color scheme on that. It's very G2. I really do enjoy that. The sword looks pretty cool. The gun is, well, it's the same gun. But yeah, I think for the alt mode, that's pretty all right. For the robot mode, that looks pretty cool. Now, we don't have an image of it in its plane mode, but it will be able to transform into the plane. I love the fact that the chest has a sticker with Optimus and Prime. I think that's really good. The dark color scheme really works for this. The black and the red and the blue just really work overall. And I cannot wait for this figure to come out. And then moving on from that, you guys know how much I love Six Shot, right? I love this figure? Well, we're getting a repaint for it, and it's Quickswitch. Now, this figure is not exactly going to be like his Generation 1 version, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of people are going to make a bunch of fan modes for this. But I'm pretty excited to get another version of Six-Shot. Now, we only have a good photo of the tank mode so far. There is the wolf mode in the Toy Fair images, but I'm just taking a look at the tank mode, and I think it looks alright. You know, the tank mode actually surprised me when I got Six-Shot. But yeah, I think the coloring is fine. The white, the teal, the red, you know, it works. It's got a bulky shape to it, and I really do like it. In fact, I think the colors kind of work for tank mode more than the Six-Shot. As far as the robot mode is concerned, yeah, the paint scheme is a little sporadic, but I kind of like it. You know, the red, the gray, the turquoise, or whatever color, cyan, something, that looks pretty good. But yeah, I could definitely see Six-Shot in this, but because its color scheme is definitely different than Six-Shot, you know, it feels like its own figure too. I also love the head. The helmet itself is different from this top section. Not so much the bottom section, but this is new. And then he's definitely got a different headmaster. But same guns, same pretty much everything else, but it's not bad. So with that said, it's a total of 8 figures with all the headmasters, but you get mainly a total of 5 if you count the Rodimus one, which has diecast, which is surprising. But this set looks pretty good. And I'm pretty glad that they decided to go with this as the Toys R Us exclusive one. Although the Big Bad Toy Store set might come to like Walmart just randomly, I don't know. Still, nonetheless, I'm very excited for that. I wanted that Nautica, I wanted Fastlane, and I wanted Quickswitch out of that set. And I'm pretty glad that they're actually in this. And I'm pretty glad that I'll be able to get it. So with that out of the way, that's pretty much it. Please comment below what is your opinions about the pack. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun do that, and I'll see you guys next time. Fist bump.